Hello everybody, it is I, JX27. Are you ready for another episode of JX randomly talks about something unscripted because he feels like it? Well, I hope you are. So yesterday, Pokemon had their pretty much yearly presentation, Pokemon Presents. And along the way, we got Generation 9. But before then, can I just point out that this presentation was the weirdest thing ever? No, seriously, this whole presentation boils down to, oh hey, here's an update to all of our mobile games. Oh, by the way, here's the 9th generation of Pokemon. Like, it's such a 180. I thought we were really gonna get another spin-off, but nope, we're going right into Gen 9. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So, first off, this reveal trailer was very weird. I mean, for freak's sake, half of it wasn't even a reveal trailer. Half of it was just a weird little cinematic of this man going through, I don't know, an abandoned room that I really thought was like a teaser to Detective Pikachu 2. Something we do know is coming, but just hasn't really come to fruition yet. No, seriously, it and Pokemon Sleep might as well join hands in "We were announced!" And that's it. So, yeah, we got a little glimpse on this game, and not gonna lie, it was a little weird to see what it was. Was it a spin-off? Was it a thing? Well, when we saw the starters at the end, we knew for a fact, yep, this is the next step of Pokemon. And, well, I'm a little mixed on this. Alright, so let's talk about Pokemon in recent years. Or let me reword myself, the world has been weird in recent years. Yeah, one thing you've been noticing a lot of people, heck, even something I myself said, is that it feels too soon for a Generation 9. I mean, Generation 8 feels like it came out yesterday. I still remember skipping college, yes, I skipped college, just to watch the original reveal trailer, and going to the midnight launch of Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, like, it feels weird to already be in Gen 9, but let's be real. This recent pandemic we've been stuck in for the last 2 years has kind of made the fact that it's been 3 years feel like one big year. So, it's not, let's be real, this gap between generations is no different than the gap has been for the last decade. What was the gap between Black and White and X and Y? 3 years. What was the gap between X and Y and Sun and Moon? 3 years. Gap between, you get it. So really, this is just following the trend. But it just feels like it's too soon because, well, we've had non-stop Pokemon since. Heck, we already had the shortest gap between mainline games with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and Pokemon Legends Arceus. You know, those games were like roughly 2 months apart, and now we have this game which is slated to come out at the end of this year. Probably November, just like every other Pokemon game. And it's just so weird to me that we're getting so much in such a short amount of time. Especially considering the fact that Pokemon Legends Arceus was such a step forward for the franchise. Let's be real, Pokemon in recent years, at least in my opinion, I should stress, has bordered on a lot of differing quality. After all, let me give my thoughts on the last 4 games starting with Ultra Sun and Moon. And utter dog shit. Anyways, but Legends Arceus showed that Pokemon can still give us true greatness. Pokemon Legends Arceus showed that there's still creativity in the franchise. The franchise can still go against its own flaws and give us something truly great. And I wanted Pokemon to, And I wanted Pokemon to embrace that. See the praises that Legends Arceus got compared to the criticisms that the last 5 years of Pokemon has received. But I don't know if they can really do that. But maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself. One of the things that the tweet for the trailer said was that it was an open world game. So maybe it'll take some cues from Legends Arceus, but who knows how many cues it can really take considering the fact that, well, let me tell you this everyone, by the time this game comes out, Legends Arceus won't even be a year old. So who knows how much they can really take from Legends Arceus, when in theory, these 2 games were being developed at the same time. But hey, I gotta give it this game definitely visually looks better than Sword and Shield did at the start. Sword and Shield already looked not that great on its original reveal trailer, and this so far looks pretty damn decent. Heck, it looks like they even touched up the Pokemon textures a little bit, as Seviper looked a little more scaly, and Lucario looked a little more fuzzy. And heck, the environment so far look pretty good. It's definitely a better first showing than Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl had, and hell, I'll even say this, it's even a better showing than what Legends Arceus had in their reveal trailer, at least in terms of visually. As for what it showed itself, practically nothing. Yeah, you can't really go off of anything in this game. They didn't show any battling, they didn't show catching Pokemon, they just showed a bunch of Pokemon in a field, so it looks like we're getting something more similar to the open areas in Legends Arceus, but maybe in a absolute total open world, instead of Legends Arceus, where it was just 5 open areas. But hey, who knows? What can we tell? Because, you know, this trailer barely said anything in terms of what this game will entail. But hey, we'll probably get more information about it closer to E3, maybe even May, just like with Sword and Shield. But hey, let's talk about some of the other stuff that this trailer showed off. So, it showed off the name, it showed off the trainers, and it showed off the starters. Let's start with the name. Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Those are decent names. I mean, Pokemon Scarlet basically just means Pokemon different shade of red, but, you know, I guess it's not that big of a deal. And hey, Pokemon Violet. So I guess we can expect to see a red and purple legendary this time around. I can't wait. We're gonna have Pokemon Sunburn and Pokemon Lean. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic, I assure you. But, yeah, they're pretty decent names. I don't really get them, considering the fact that this region seems to be Spain. I don't know, maybe it's my lack of knowledge on geography, so, you know, take this with a grain of salt. I don't see the correlation, but what's the correlation between New York and Black and White, or France and the letter X and letter Y besides chromosomes? So, yeah, I like the name, and I like the fact that this region is seemingly based on Spain. It's so interesting to see nowadays Pokemon's different regions and their inspirations. We had the UK, we had France, we had Hawaii, and we even had my homegrown town of New York. Even though there was a desert in the middle there. But yeah, it seems to be based on Spain, and these Pokemon names give it away that this is based on Spain. Because, to skip ahead a little bit, I can't even pronounce the name of the grass cat. I'm not even going to try for this video. I know I'll say it wrongly. So I'm just going to wait until I hear it out. But yeah. Let's also quickly talk about the trainers, because I have a few things to say. What the hell are these trainer designs? First off, holy uncreativity. They literally look like boy and girl versions of each other. I know that's absolutely not unheard of for Pokemon protags, but at least all the other male and female protags looked like unique characters and had their own unique clothing and their own unique style. You couldn't confuse the male and female protags of the last few games. These two literally just look like gender-swapped versions of each other. I know this game will probably have customization options, but damn, their default outfits are ugly. Big ass hat, orange, no drip looking ass motherfuckers. And also, they look younger than any pro tags we've ever gotten. All of our other pro tags, you know, looked like they could have at least been early teens. These guys look like they're 8. I can't wait for the customization options in this game, because I don't like these trainer designs. Look at those high-ass socks. Did your mother dress you for fucking prom? I hope not. But, moving on, let's talk about things that actually matter. The starters! And man, can I just say, I know I'm not the only person to say this, but shit, these starters have the most fake looking look to them of any starter set. Not that they look bad, but let me be real. But let's be real. If these guys were one of the infamous Gen 7 leak starters, you know, the fake ones, then everyone would have been like, oh yeah, these are definitely fake Gen starters, but hey, you know what? They're pretty cool. But except these guys are actually fucking real. And you know what? It's just kind of funny to me that this is the second generation in a row where they just ripped the bandage off and revealed the starters then and there. If I had to guess, they may just want to avoid the Gen 7 fiasco of just how many leaked starters that game had. once again, even though all of those were fake. But yeah, let's talk about the starters themselves. Honestly, I didn't like them at first, but I've grown attached to, well, not grown attached, I haven't used any of them, of course. But you know what, I've warmed up to each of them in their own rights now. I like the grass cat. I'm not going to bother pronouncing its name. I'm not going to bother pronouncing any of these guys' names because this is unscripted and I can't remember it off the top of my head. But you know what? The duck looks like Donald Duck, and I approve of that. The crocodile looks like an apple, and I think that's a weird choice. It is the fire type, but you know what? If this thing evolves into a fire grass type, I am on board. And the weed cat is adorable, and I want it inside of me. I want it now, okay? I don't want it inside of... Oh, God. Oh, no. I want the grass cat, okay? It's cute. I like it. It's green. And it's a cat. And its name literally translates to plant cat. So, that's cool. If I had to, I'm probably going to pick the grass cat, but, you know, we'll see what happens as the trailers go on. You never know. We've had 2 generations in a row where there was one really cool starter, and I just didn't like their final evolution. I didn't like it. So, who knows what's going to happen here. I can't wait to see more of this game as time goes on. It's hard to really say how I feel about this game. If this was right after Gen 8, I would flat out say I'm not looking forward to this game. Pokemon has not excited me for a long time, and, you know, the fact that this came out no different time than the last generation that disappointed me, you know, but I don't really find myself interested. But now that Legends Arceus exists, I don't know. Legends Arceus has grown its way into being my second favorite Pokemon game of all time, right behind Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So who knows? If this game can somehow take what that game did great and implement it, then we might have something truly special here. But it's really hard to say. But you know what? I can't wait to see more information about this game. So yeah. What did you all think of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet? Sorry if this video was disorganized. I didn't script it. And it's like 7 in the morning over here. So, and I just pretty much got up after a hard day. So, yeah. What did you all think of it? What starter are you going to choose? What do you think of the names? What do you think of our shitty-ass trainers? And I can't wait to see more of this game. Anyways, I thank you all for watching. Forgive me for all of this. And goodbye.